Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday to you
Happy
too.
birthday. I wanted to get, I don't know what they're called, but they're like party favor things where it's like a stick and then you swing it around. It makes a really obnoxious, loud noise.
I think those are just called noisemakers.
Just noisemakers. I just wanted to get one of those and just right into the microphone,
Yeah,
and everyone would have hated it, but I wanted to do
including
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gone from like way over there, you know? I would have done that.
Okay.
But
Uh,
it was going to be
yeah.
a thing, and I didn't have time to prep for that. So here
Valid.
we are.
Yeah. To answer your question, I'm doing good. I'm tired. I woke up really early this morning and like, when you fall asleep on your side weird and your arms in a bad position, and then it goes completely numb and dead and you can't use it.
Hmm.
That was me at 3 a.m. for like a half hour, just trying to get feeling back into my hand. It was awful. And then I
Hmm.
woke up at 7 because my body hates me.
Yeah.
Loves productivity, hates
Yeah.
me. So, I'm tired. I'm on my first cup of coffee for the day, and we'll probably be heading to my second here as soon as we're done recording.
Yeah, definitely. I also, like, I slept horribly last night.
Everybody did.
I
I've gotten
know.
texts from all of my friends saying it was just not a good night for sleep.
Everyone was really excited for the Easter Bunny. Everyone
We're
just was like,
super.
everyone just thought the Easter Bunny was going to show up, and you know what? Maybe he did.
They were holding out for that hero.
Yeah, I woke up this morning at like 2 or 3 a.m. On the wrong side of my bed. Like literally my head was on the opposite end, and I don't know how that happened.
Hmm.
And so was the pillow. So at some point I
You just
reorientated,
kind of like whoop.
and then also I slept with the TV on, and an old archive of a live streamer that I was watching was like running, and I was like, this is not what I was watching when I went to bed. I don't know. Did I in my sleep change the channel? I don't get this. And so
It wouldn't be the first time that's happened to anybody, but
no, it wouldn't
it is
be.
weird.
Yeah, but then I went back to sleep, at least try it, and did not fall back asleep until 4, and then I woke up at like 8, maybe.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful.
Yeah, it's all right. But I'll live. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah. And then your day obviously has been super chill and nothing crazy has happened, and yet again the scheduling and the timing for this podcast was not altered in any way whatsoever.
Yeah. No.
Hmm.
No. Definitely no.
Yeah, of course.
No. No, we got started with church late, and then church ran longer than I expected. And then my parents wanted to do Easter stuff that we didn't end up doing. And then I had a call with my friend Hunter and opened up a birthday present from him, which was super dope. And then got out and was like, okay, grab a snack, go record the podcast. And my mom's like, oh, we're calling grandpa. And then that didn't work. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Technically only like an hour behind schedule.
Only an hour. It's fine. It's fine. I've been bombarded with FaceTime calls and text messages all day today. I went out for a birthday coffee. One more shot than it should have had. I'm a little fidgety at the moment.
Where'd you go?
I'm still
Mocha
not
Moose?
used to that caffeine now that I've put some in my body after so long. But the conclusion to that arc has already been completed, because episode 1, I was talking about how I miss coffee so much. And then this
Here you
episode, I
go.
finally had it, and I went, oh no, I had too much.
Surprising.
Going
I,
mad
I
with power.
I do think I finally figured out my perfect coffee ratio and brew time for cold brew though. So I actually haven't spent any money on coffee in probably 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
which
That's
is
pretty good.
wild.
That's good.
I've had multiple coffees from other places. It's just always other people paid for them.
How good for you?
Very good for me. I'm so glad that maybe by the end of this trying period that we're all going through, I'll be able to, afford a house or something, since I'm not buying $5 coffees every day.
Hey, yeah, right? That's the dream. That's the dream right there, right? Yeah, I was out and about. I got myself coffee. I went and got the mail, and apparently I got myself gifts. I don't remember buying these things, but they showed up in the mail today.
You mean you're getting the mail? What?
I went and got the mail today. I was just like, I
Oh,
was already out and about.
we haven't gotten mail in like 3 days. Like I haven't even seen a post truck around here, and that's not saying much because I spent a lot of time not looking out the
Yeah.
window. But like we've had stuff in the mailbox to go out for the past 3 or 4 days, and the flag's still up and nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting things, so that's frustrating.
It's like, I want things, dang it.
I got gifts for other people for my birthday, and they have not shown up.
I understand. No, I have
Yeah.
a P.O. box, so things usually just,
Smart.
in my entire time living in Alaska, I've never had a house that had a mailbox. Every single place we've ever lived has not had one, and we've had to just get a P.O. box or paid extra money per month to get a mailbox installed or something like that. I have no idea.
Huh.
Because we rent,
That is...
we don't own.
Oh, right. That is weird.
Yeah, but we've always had
But
the P.O. box. It works.
yeah, we've lived at my house since I was like 3 or 4. So, yeah, we've always had a mailbox. I think technically this is like our third mailbox, but we've always had one.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've always had mailboxes before Alaska as well. Like, super used to having a mailbox, much more convenient, especially with like
Definitely.
going on now. Like, I wouldn't actually have to leave the house to get gifts or like to get the mail, but now it's a drive to Wasilla, which isn't that big of a deal. But
Yeah, I mean, there's coffee on the way.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's the only thing that matters. My sister actually
Yeah.
went to Mocha Moose today. So I wonder if she was stuck in line behind you because she took forever to get home.
Yeah.
Unless
Are
you
you
went to
saying I take a
Starbucks.
long time at the coffee place?
No, I'm just saying that she got stuck in a huge line, so it would be funny if you were in the same line. But sure,
Yeah.
Chase,
It would be.
you're too charismatic, and the baristas just won't stop talking to you, and it slows everything down for the rest of us, and it's so annoying.
Hey, I do what I can. I do what I can.
Right.
We seem to be getting some video lag going on, at least
I've
on my end.
noticed. No, I've noticed too.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
hopefully that's okay.
If not,
everybody's
one of
trying to get
us
on the
will
internet.
just do some drawing, and we'll just put like a speed paint over the top of it instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm antsy. I think you should open your gift now.
Okay, you want me to do that? You didn't want to do like a at the end of the cast thing?
No, I want you to do it now because my
Okay.
terrible wrapping job.
You mean this wrapping job?
Yeah, the wrapping job that
This
is
one?
just 2 reusable Target bags.
All right. Also, I just want to put this out here as an opportunity for listeners to plug that this is also on YouTube. And I will put a link to the YouTube channel in the description because this is going to be a very physical based podcast because we each got each other presents because we both share a birthday.
It is our birthday.
It's our birthday. It's why it's Hoppy birthday. Yay!
Yes, it is my 20th and your 28th,
32nd.
right? Okay.
35th birthday, actually.
Your 420th birthday. We're all
I-
very proud of you for making it this far.
Yeah.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. No, I'm turning 23. You're no longer a teenager. Congratulations.
I'm no longer baby. I want power.
You're. All right. Okay.
To quote
I'll
that
open
popular meme.
I'll undress. I will undo this. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to say that. This is
It's
some
like-
good ASMR as well.
This is a great, kind of video-based podcast.
Yeah,
as well because I make real bad faces during it.
This is a good one. This is a good opportunity for people to. All right, here we go.
1 bag.
2 bag. Okay, so here we go. First things first. Yes. Fugummy.
Spider-Man food gummy.
Oh, they could be spoogummies.
Spooder gums.
Spooder gums or spoogummies. I don't like spooder gums. Spooder gums sounds gross, but
Yeah, it has
spoogummies or food
a lot
gummy
of-
spoods are pretty good.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it. We're gonna do it. There's that. Oh, it's just 2 boxes. It's 2 boxes. Hey,
It's 2 boxes.
it's two
One for
boxes.
each. One for each decade you've been alive.
Hey, thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
I like them. I like them. All right, and then this is a book.
It is.
Oh snap!
It's a Tiggle. It's a big one.
It's a oh my god! Oh shit! I mean shoot! Dang!
Yeah,
That's
watch
awesome.
your language.
So sorry.
No, open up the field notes one.
Okay, is there more in the field notes?
Just look at it.
It's field notes. Yeah, it's all the D&D stuff.
Yes, so that's the one that I was super excited about because it's a 2-pack. And I didn't feel like getting
with 2.
So I kept the other one.
Cool.
And I figured for the campaign that I'm trying out and that you're definitely a part of, it might be a nice gift.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you.
Right? Yeah. Not to plug field notes because they're not a sponsor, but
yeah. Field notes. It's good.
They got a D&D stuff. Get it while it lasts, because their
really
cool stuff disappears super freaking fast.
It really reminds me of, like, they sometimes still do it, but, like plays that are written out that you can, like, buy or rent will sometimes kind of be in smaller booklets like this.
I did steal one of those from a director once, yes.
Like a script, yeah. This kind of reminds me of that. I still have a couple of mine, and most of them are, like, torn to shreds because bad actor always just kind of like rolled up the book in my hand as I'm like acting and like threw it in my backpack and stuff, but this is super cool. And oh my god, and I really like this drawing book.
I got that one and then realized that I have the same one that I have drawn in before, and they were on the shelf next to each other, so if they're embarrassing drawings from middle school, I'll just switch them out sometime.
Oh, so this is one that you already had then.
No, I picked it up specifically for you, but it's one that I've bought like a similar one of for myself.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, I think Chase would like this. So if it's got drawings in it, I grabbed the wrong one off the shelf.
It is clean. I've actually owned this book before. I have one of these that's full from when I was like, I think I used it for my freshman in high school like sketchbook. So it's got a bunch of drawings, but this is super cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was a style you would like, and you can decorate the cover or whatever.
I like hardcover. I like hardcover. I've been writing a script for like a comic book that I want to do. It's like a big play on joke compared to like Dark Knight Returns. Like I have ideas to just like parody it at the same time. So this would be a fun to use that for. Right on. Thank you very much. I like everything that you got me. I'm going to open a fruit gummy.
Okay, valid.
And now you get to open mine.
Okay. I mean, yours is much better wrapped than mine. It is actually wrapped and not just in
but it's in the
bags.
original packaging that it came in the mail, so don't let the barcode at the top of the box be seen on camera.
Oh, okay.
Like the Amazon pack, the Amazon box is my like address and all this stuff, so just don't let that be seen.
Got it. That would be. You mean you don't live on?
Fugami.
Spoof it, but it's not actually on the top. It's retaped. It's good. Free returns. Oh, the one on the bottom. Wait, is it on the top or the bottom? Which end am I supposed to open? Doesn't matter.
The one that has bad tape on it.
Okay. Other side. Yeah, you don't gotta worry about that. It's fine. Where did my Oh, it's just very thin tape. I was like,
it's just some Scotch tape I found. Oh god.
Let me get my knife. Chase, no, I worked so hard at finding those.
I know. I got 2 boxes of it.
Oh my goodness, you got me considerable more stuff. Fear.
Oh, shut up! It's not.
You did. Oh no.
You got me 3 things.
Yes. An audio-based nightmare.
Yeah.
Some ASMR tingles going on here, and then I pop it and blow out everybody's eardrums.
The back about 3 feet, and you just stab it with scissors.
Yes. It's Black Cat
Yeah.
with Gwen Stacy.
That you knew that one was coming. I've been telling you
Yes,
about that for a while, and I was
I
like,
know.
this is the perfect opportunity for me to actually give that to you.
Ah, I love that. Do love me both Gwen Stacy and Black Cat.
Specifically, it's the Gwen Stacy variant for Black Cat issue 9, I think.
I'm so behind on actually like making sure I have all the issues of Black Cat.
Yeah, I went and bought like a bunch of them the last time I was there. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's right.
+5 to sarcasm. That I love that. I
For
have a
audio
perchance.
listeners, it's a mug that says +5 sarcasm. It's a Dungeons and Dragons joke.
Except it's not a joke because it's who I am
I
in
know. That's
reality.
why I was like, I literally kept telling you, your gift is very practical, and it makes sense.
It's practical and it's perfect and I love it. And then what's this last bit? Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, microphone. Not.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. We're opening this up. Whoop. So much plastic.
Yeah, a lot of plastic. The plastic is also your gift.
Oh, thank you. I love single-use plastics. How did you know?
I know.
Oh, cool. There's a hole in it already. Perfect for opening. Journals, which are my favorite thing.
Yes,
Me
they
and my
are.
notebook problem. Oh, these are so pretty.
Yeah.
Are they Harley Quinn themed? They are Harley Quinn.
They are, in
themed.
fact, Harley Quinn themed notebooks.
Love stinks. Oh my goodness.
Are they all different? I actually don't know what most. I,
Yeah,
I saw what one of them looks like. I don't
One
remember what
is
the
I did
covers
it
are.
and I'm glad. Next is Love Stinks. And the last one is just really shiny diamonds.
Yeah,
and all of them
those are
have
clean.
an
They're nice
element of
looking.
shine. Ooh, and I feel like no, they're all the same size. I was like, it
Yeah,
feels
they're
like
all
one of these is
pretty
thicker.
thin, and that was the only thing I was like, but they
there's
came as a
3
set.
of them.
Bet there's
Yeah.
3, so it's like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, and the paper feels like pretty decent quality. Because that's the thing I look at. Whoops.
So
Let's see.
I think it's because of all of this like quarantine and everyone's just buying things because depression or something.
Mood.
I know, right? If we get to what I found in the mail today, we'll continue to talk about that. But I went to the Harley Quinn section on the Merchoid website where I got that, where I always get my Spider-Man hoodies, as well as your Gwen one.
Over there in the closet.
There's a Harley Quinn segment on that website. There's like a Harley Quinn page, and there was so much stuff on there. I was like, I would get all of these things for Olivia, but all of them are sold out.
Alas.
But, you know, next birthday or Christmas or something. Next Easter. Next Hoppy birthday, you got it.
Isn't our next Hoppy birthday when we're both in our like 30s?
Yeah,
though?
it'll be when I'm 33 or 34, I think.
Yeah, it's every 11 years.
It's 11 years we have our birthdays on.
Yeah, so my 31st birthday. Gross.
Right?
I just turned 20. I'm not ready to think about my 30s.
And you don't have to for a while. You're good.
I got another like 5 years to worry about that.
Yeah, so when you're 25 is when you go, oh no. In half a decade, I will be 30 and then I will die.
In 1/5 of the amount of time I've already spent on this dust bowl of a planet, I will be in my 30s. What are things that 30-year-olds are supposed to be able to like do? Because I feel
die.
die. My parents are over 30. They're not dead. So like clearly there's got to be something.
You have to be
other than suffer.
I don't know. Like honestly, like after you turn 21, which is of course like when you can drink and stuff like that. The next one is 24, which is when you can rent cars. I think that's also when you're eligible to like be a part of I can't remember what they're called, but like certain types of housing you can only access if you're 24 or something like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, I can't remember. I cannot. I'm probably just talking out of my butt.
It's time to do a Google as to see when you can rent a car, because wild.
Renting a car, I do know, is 24 or 25. But
okay.
But like, I don't know. In your 30s, it's just like keep on keeping on, keep on finding what makes you happy.
Yeah. Hey, Google, stop loading so slow.
Google. Using internet might also tamper with the video stuff too. So be careful.
Rent. That's why I'm doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
You have to be 25 to rent a car.
25. They changed it. At one point it was 24.
I thought it was, yeah. Ugh, that makes travel so much more difficult if you're not going to an urban area.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it. Is this book only one character and a bunch of notes?
Yes.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a whole campaign. It's worth of stuff though, like all the way up through.
Oh, and there's notes for each level. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
This is super cool.
Right?
I will definitely fill this out with the last character I made, which is Koth. What's his name? Something really edgy. Something edgy and stupid.
I'll use mine for Quaid because like it's already. She's probably my favorite character just in concept.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Should be excited. Excited. Did you get yourself anything else for your birth?
For birth, did I get myself anything? No.
No.
I've been doing pretty good at not buying things. I got, with the exception of stuff for other people. I have a friend who is planning on road tripping and moving partway back across the country, back to his home state. So I got him a set of notebooks that are like travel oriented and like, this is how far I went today. This is everything I saw, notes on this. And so basically just gifts for other people.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's nice of you.
Yeah, I am trying to stay in the mindset of I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
So that because of reduced income from, not being able to go to my other job because of the COVID-19 thing, I'm not spending too much money and I can get a little bit of savings padded, and I need to... Shit. Today's the 12th. I gotta switch out some plane tickets so that I don't, not go on a trip to California because that's illegal.
Yeah. Don't want to do that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah. I'm not gonna explain all my plane ticket stuff, but I can't decide if I'm gonna just put the tickets off to later this fall when the rest of my family is planning on going on a trip, or use it for selfish reasons. I'm kind of leaning towards selfish reasons.
Hey man, selfish reasons are fun.
Yeah, but what would I go do? Probably visit my friend and or other podcast live show. Go see a different podcast live. Or
we go Christmas Hadestown.
True. I don't know if $450 in tickets will get you to New York though.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's gonna from here. Yeah, that probably costs more.
Yeah, I mean, or it's $450 towards those tickets, which is definitely nicer, and I'd have to keep saving. Or I mean, I could go to Florida, visit my granddad's wife, be warm.
Mm-hmm.
I like warmth.
Yeah.
I dig
wasn't
that.
it you that was telling me that's unless all this stuff is delaying their tours indefinitely, which so far they are, but maybe weren't you saying that originally Hadestown was in Florida in December?
Yeah. They were planning on going on tour, and so hopefully they'll still have dates in December. Right. We talked about that months ago.
It wasn't months ago. It was a month and a half ago.
No, I feel like that was closer to Christmas, dude.
When we talked about that originally?
Yeah.
No. It was after. It was February, March or something.
Okay. Well, That was like 4 years ago.
It was like 20 years ago.
March was like
You were baby then.
I was baby.
You were baby then.
I was a whole baby.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, do you feel any different now that you're no longer a 19 and you are now a 20?
No, I just feel really tired.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of tired that I had when I was 19 and didn't get enough sleep the night before.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
We'll see. I actually did, like, when I turned 18, I actually did feel older the next day, which was an interesting sensation.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't gone away, and I hate it. 20 hasn't really done that for me quite yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, 20 is a weird age where it's like nothing's different.
Nothing's different except in name.
Yeah.
As my mom put it, I'm entering my third decade of life. Because from 0 to 10 is one decade, and from 10 to 20 is another, and so this is B number 3 from 20 to 30, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Mom, I like that.
This is important that you guys are watching the video version because Olivia's making so many faces right now.
Olivia's one thing she's good at is making really ugly faces.
Yes. That's why
and
we
then
keep you
being
around.
sarcastic. Yes. I provide that visual element of humor that is lacking in so many people's lives.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of funny looking in general. So, I mean, I help when I can. I help when I can. But ha 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 ha.
That's so fun.
Hey.
Is good jokes.
Hey,
good
I try. So I didn't know that I'd completely forgotten, but I got one of the rando Loot Crate boxes from Aegis.
I did too.
I did not know. And that's one of the things that popped up in the mail today. Oh. I got a bunch of old Batman stuff.
Ooh. Here, if I go get mine, we can compare.
Yeah, I know. You should bring your box over.
It's on my back wall. 1 second.
Get your box. She can't hear me now. Hello, world. I'm going to tell you some dirty secrets. Olivia is actually... Hey, welcome back.
Hi. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
I heard you say something.
No, I said nothing.
Oh, I'm so excited to listen to this podcast playback and hear what you were saying.
It's never gonna get released.
Damn it. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I got some old Batmans.
Okay.
I got a Scotty Young variant for Marvel versus X-Men or X-Men versus Avengers, which I love Scotty Young. I love his variants. They're
always so fun.
Mm-hmm. I have one of the Venom variants that he did, and it's so cute. I have an old Amazing Spider-Man as well.
Ooh.
I have no idea who this is. Oh, it's Abomination. Abomination has changed drastically in appearance, and he's hanging out with She-Hulk. And that's awesome.
Do love me some She-Hulk, yeah.
I'll actually take photos of these and put them in the video version as well for better clarification.
Probably a solid idea.
And then I got a Spider-Man and Iron Man part of the Marvel Team Up run, which is pretty cool. I like this cover a lot. Off the top of my head, I don't know who this villain is. It might even... Oh, it's Backlash, which I've never heard of before. So
I feel like I'm familiar with Backlash, but I'm not 100% sure.
And maybe I have heard of Backlash. I keep thinking of Whiplash, and that's not correct. And then at least every one of these boxes has something more unique or rare than the other. And so I got this Iron Man 143.
Ooh.
Which is
Invincible
the first
Iron
appearance
Man.
of I would assume Centurion, who I've never heard of before. And everywhere I look, this book doesn't seem to be worth a whole lot, but it's still cool. I like this cover.
It exists.
It exists. I like this cover a lot.
Yeah. It's got a lot going on. I like that. I got in mine, I got a poster. I got Captain...
he got me a poster too. I got the Strange Academy poster.
Oh, dang. I got, Star... It's hard to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to show the poster.
Captain Marvel, baby. I can't tell because I'm dumb.
I can't remember. I was going to show the poster, but then I was like, that was going to happen. So I was just going to find the cover and post that. So
Probably
I will.
smarter.
So just tell me what the cover, or send me a picture of the cover, like the
Yeah.
comic cover that it is, and I'll post that
Okay.
in the
So in
video.
mine, I got Power Man and Iron Fist.
Oh, cool.
It is pretty
Oh,
cool.
that shit's dope.
It's real old. I got, let's see, feels like issue 386 is obscenely high, but it's Captain Marvel with Agent US.
Oh, shoot. Agent US, huh? Yeah, I know. 301 isn't necessarily that high.
No, 386.
386. I mean, well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man hit issue 700 8 years ago.
Yeah. I guess it's comics have been out forever. Put that one
Since
back.
at least I don't want to give a
Forevers.
number. I'll be outed as dumb.
Yeah, and then I have Daredevil and Black Widow
Oh, sick.
team up with Night of the Deathstalker, who I
Ooh.
assume is the fella in the hat.
Is that 90s? Is that 90s? That sounds like a 90s villain.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't got a date on the front. I'll have to look it up. And then finally, Spawn issue 1.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope.
and non-autographed.
Oh.
Which apparently when I was talking to Jacob about it, he's like, I'm pretty sure that there are less unautographed Spawn 1 covers than there are autographed.
Yeah, Todd McFarlane's kind of a psycho. Like,
He just
he does everything
goes.
and loves Spawn.
Yeah. So issue 1 I'm pretty excited about. Spawn isn't one that I've ever read, and based off the popularity, and I know how antsy other people get about first issues, just gonna hold on to it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull it out of
I'm not gonna read
paper.
any of these. They're all gonna
No,
go.
I probably won't read any of the ones that I got either. Speaking of Spawn, though, this was the other thing that showed up in the mail, which is pretty glossy, but it's
Mortal Kombat.
It's the Todd McFarlane or McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Spawn figure based off of his design from Mortal Kombat 11.
Spawn in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, he was the most recent and last DLC character for Mortal Kombat 11.
Cool.
And he does so much damage, but he's slow as hell. So he's really hard to use. But yeah, McFarlane Toys has been making figures for a lot of the Mortal Kombat characters for a while now, and they made a Spawn one. And Spawn has never looked as cool as he does in that game. So I really wanted that figure.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember that I bought that. I honestly had forgotten.
Yeah. If our mail ever gets delivered, like, I'm expecting notebooks and pencils, and here you are forgetting lots of action figures and other things of similar natures.
I mean, literally, I got that Spider-Man PS4 figure, and I was like, I honestly forgot this was coming as well.
Valid.
Because it was released for pre-order like
ages ago.
3 months after the PS4 game came out, right? And that's when I pre-ordered it for like $20 or $30, right?
That's not bad.
And then, it wasn't that expensive. But then, literally, I checked my bank account like 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden $30 was gone, and I freaked out. And I was like, oh my gosh, where did it go? Where did this money go? And then I was like, oh, the pre-order, it finally shipped, so it actually spent my money, finally.
I love it when it does that.
Yeah. Everyone's going to see my armpit.
Oh, God, gross.
Oh my gosh, gross. But yeah, it was this guy. And he's got a wonderful pose.
It's a great pose, and wow, the mounting on that.
I know. I have my Spawn guy in his box, and he's probably going to stay in there, at least for a while, at least until I can get another one of these things.
Okay, because I didn't see that it was hooked around his chest, so it just kind of looked like it was...
It's holding him up. I got 2 of those things. They're pretty nice.
I don't have anywhere cool to keep nice collectibles. I got this cute little Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
So cute, and she lives up here on my desk with all of my Warhammer Necrons.
Yeah, that's fun.
Who guard her fiercely, even though she doesn't need it, because she's a magical girl, right? Magical girl trumps undead robot aliens any day.
Yeah.
I think.
I'll take a picture of the top of my desk and put it in the
I will
and I'll put it in the
not.
podcast. You don't have to. I'll do it for
No.
mine because I really like I like my collectibles.
Mine's a danger zone. Nobody needs to see this. Least of all me.
Yeah, definitely. I understand.
Like I said last episode, love the concept of organization. I can upkeep other people's systems, no problem. Heaven forbid I try to organize my own crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gonna happen. I mean, it happens, but it happens in very minuscule ways, and then is not an overall help to anything.
Oh yeah.
Watch character development. By episode like 200, I'll be able to actually like organize. You'll see it happen real time, folks.
Yeah. Hey, maybe by episode 20, you'll be 33, 31.
I don't think time works like that unless we stop doing this on a weekly basis.
You never know. You never know.
With my ability to keep up with actually scheduling things properly, we just don't know.
Never know. You never know. That's cool. I guess I got myself one more other thing. It's not here yet, but I did, and I told you about it. It's the I finally splurged on the money for that graded first appearance of Carnage.
Nice.
And got it graded, and at some point Lou will text me, and he's like, "Hey, I got that thing," and I'll be like, "Yes, thank you, I love it."
I really need to go through and get my comic shop variant of Joker graded.
I love that I love that you have that variant. And I also hate that you have that variant because I want it so bad.
It's like, here's my problem, and comic people will probably hate me for this if they ever listen to this. I don't see the point in collecting comics I can't read.
Mm-hmm.
I don't read the ones I own, so this makes me a hypocrite. But
that's a time thing. Like you want
that's a time,
and
that's
you're
a,
going to, but you just haven't yet.
I read as many as I can right after I get them, and then I have to put them away so that I can focus on schoolwork. And then it's like, where did I put the new comics? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have 5 boxes of comics that I have to sort. That's next weekend's project. But it's like, okay, yeah, I don't like Joker. That's just my reality. I don't like I like really old, hokey, hilarious Joker and Lego Joker. But I don't see the point of having an expensive comic I can't read.
Yes, I get it. I understand.
I'm not gonna read the Joker anyway.
It's like, listen,
but,
I don't understand why I can't, but everyone's told me I can't, so I won't.
I am pretty sure that someone will chop my hands off if I crack the seal and open up the Year of the Villain Joker comic shop variant that I have. So, it's worth a moderate amount of money. I understand. And I don't want to read it anyway. It's just like, this is something I own now.
Mm-hmm.
That people are going to be mad if I do something wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to disappoint Lou if I mess this up, and I can't handle that pressure.
Disappoint Lou.
I don't want to disappoint Lou, so it's going to just stay over there in its box until I get it graded, and then it'll go back in another box.
So I didn't get into, I guess, I've read comics for a long time and always liked reading comics, mostly just Spider-Man, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one that matters. That's not true, but it wasn't until Aegis with Lou opened that I started really getting into collecting, and I got I've been getting graded stuff and getting more rarer things and just keeping things shelved on and framed on my walls and blah 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 blah. So I got the first one I got, which was I was very excited for, and I left Mamma Mia in between performances to go get it because I was like, I have to get this now. But it was the issue. Yeah, it was issue 700 of Amazing Spider-Man, which...
I remember that.
Yeah, it was the first one I got, and spoilers, that's the episode where Doc Ock swaps brains with Peter, and then and then Peter dies in Dr. Octopus's body, and then Dr. Octopus becomes Spider-Man, and it's weird.
It's how we get Superior Spider-Man.
It's how we got Superior Spider-Man, which is an okay run. It didn't run for nearly as long as I feel like it should have. I think they should have given it more of a chance, but, you know, with comics, the second a writer makes a call that nobody likes, they just retcon it like 20 issues later, and it's fine.
Yeah. I didn't get to read them. I've seen Superior Spider-Man in other things. I borrowed the Spider-Verse from you, and I've seen...
I don't care for it that much. Like,
I think the concept is really cool. I think that there's a lot of potential that we had there. It's just also like...
No, there's a lot of potential, and it's actually a really cool idea. How it happens is the dumbest thing on the planet. Which they did it in one of the more recent Spider-Man animated shows, and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this?
I do recall that, yeah.
But, like, just something about Spider-Man just being the smuggest asshole on the planet is just like, this is annoying. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's just annoying how much of a jerk he is. But parts of those books are really good. I do like parts of the Superior Spider-Man run.
Yeah.
But when I first got that and it was graded, right? And I was just like, don't touch, you know, I bought this and I went up to Lou, very innocent and naive. And I feel like a dumb person in the eyes of comic people when I asked him this question. I was like, how do you open this? I know, right? I know.
I am not looking.
I know.
Secondhand embarrassment on that one, buddy.
It's not that bad.
Oh man,
it's
Dude,
not.
I'm
that
not
bad.
even into comics, and I knew that you don't open.
I didn't know. I knew that Y was there. I just didn't know that literally they were built to stay closed. I didn't know that they were built that way. And I was like, this thing is like a puzzle or something. Like, I asked him, like, how do you open this, or do you open this? And he was like, oh no, you don't open this. So like, if you want to read this, buy it digitally or something like that. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's fair. You know. It was a goofy question at the time. I thought it was valid. I was just wanting to know.
There are no dumb questions. There is just looking back in hindsight, realizing you're dumb.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I appreciated that.
You're welcome. I can look back and think you're dumb as well.
I that's all I ask of you. Yeah, now I have like 4 more and a 5th one coming. So.
Oh, so cool.
I'm so happy that we decided to stick around that one day and he found it.
Yeah.
You know, like he found it, and then I was like, don't let anyone see this. I will buy this eventually.
And then the shop closed.
And then the shop closed. And then
day.
And then he texted me on Facebook like last weekend or something like that, and he was like, I still have that if you want it. And I was like, yeah, all right, I'm ready.
Good guy, Lou.
I know. Sent me an invoice that night, and it's all set.
That's so cool. You're gonna have to do... We'll have to talk about our favorite comics or something, like You'll talk about rare ones, and I'll be like, check this out. Yeah. It's bright and colorful.
Yeah, definitely. We can do, like, next week, like, we could definitely do just like let's talk about the books that we're liking and the books that we're enjoying and covers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Works for me. No, that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to use the stuff that you got me. I've been drawing a lot more, so I'm excited.
I'm glad you like it. It was not... I had other things that I wanted to get, but with everything being closed and then me still being super busy on top of it, it was just really hard to get out to find the stuff. So, maybe birthday part 2 addendum later, but yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad that you like your stuff. I almost was gonna I sent Jacob a text saying, would Olivia like this? And it was a blanket that looked like a tortilla shell.
It's very my sister. My sister would steal that.
I was just like, I sent that to Jacob, and I was like, "Do you think she would like this?" And he's like, "I have no idea." And I was like, "All right, good to know. Thanks. You're really helpful."
To be fair, I am tough to shop for because I don't know what I like.
Oh, I know. Which is why I always feel like a jerk when or like not like a jerk, but I always feel dumb when I shop for you because I'm always like, every single time it's just something Dungeons and Dragons related, and I just can't think of anything else. It's the only thing I know that she'll at
This
least
is
appreciate.
this is why I create a brand, right? You can't go wrong with Dungeons and Dragons, knitting supplies, or I guess comics, sort of.
Yeah,
If you got me a bunch of Joker comics, it'd probably be like,
I don't
well, this is
understand the
nice.
purpose of this.
I appreciate
It's
this.
like, thank you.
Thank you. I thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like in my head, I was thinking like maybe I'll find some older Harley Quinn stuff, but I honestly didn't know what to look for, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
so again, maybe a
Okay, no,
birthday part
art
2.
supplies, then uh Dungeons and Dragons, knitting stuff, and notebooks. Notebooks and art supplies,
Yeah.
I'll add. There we go. There's 4 things you can't go wrong with.
That's true.
Or money. Because
Or
college student,
money.
money is always a cool gift for an adult. Always. It's not the most personal, but it is a gift.
Yeah. Gift's a gift, you know?
Yeah. My feelings on gifts are complicated and generally, really, you don't have to, but I'll appreciate it if you try.
That's mine as well. For, like every single year, it's always like my folks or somebody like my folks will always just be like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I'm always like, "I don't know." Like I don't know off the top of my head something I want. But like if you get me something cool, It wasn't until finally last Christmas I was like, here is a wish list I have been creating over the years on Amazon. These are things that I do not need, but if I had them, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I will send this to you. You have access to this. Always feel free to look at this pile that is continuing to grow as time goes on and get something from it, And if you do give me something from it, I will delete it from the wish list,
That way you're not getting me all the same exact thing year after year after year.
So, like, that's why on Christmas I got an art book of the entire Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4 collection.
Wow.
And I was like, this is the heaviest art book I own. Because it's actually just 3 books all in one giant cool box that's like Velcro, like not Velcro, but like magnet shut. It's really snazzy stuff. And it's like, all right, just mark it off the list. And now the next one on the list is the Cuphead art book.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like fun cool stuff.
Gotta love rubber hose animation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good time. Yeah, I don't know. Gifts are weird. Like I said, I'll always say thank you and be like, thanks for the gift. But in general, I'm always like, when people are like, oh, I don't know what to get you, my answer is always, you don't need to get me anything.
Yeah. The problem, like, I told this to Jacob, and it still stands true. Like, gifts are cool and all, but I'd rather go and do something or spend time with you as the gift. Like, if you want to buy me something, let's go out for pizza. Or go karting or something. And I will still, like, try to pay, but you can insist your way into doing it if that's what you want to do. But, like, I'd rather go do stuff with people. Also because I'm a hoarder, and if I don't give in to my, I want this and this and this, maybe eventually I'll be not a hoarder.
Yeah.
But, experiences, I think, are a great gift. Especially now that we can't see people.
Yeah. I'm definitely in the same mindset as you. I would always prefer to go out and do something like bowling or a movie or anything like that if I'm doing something for my birthday. But, it's a little bit harder to do that right now.
Yeah.
But that's why I was glad that we did this today, because I've been excited to...
Birthday gift part 2. podcast.
This is our gift to everybody else.
This is our gift to us and everybody else.
Guess what, y'all? We gotta work harder for you guys to be entertained.
Yeah. Big yawn.
Big yawn.
Holy mackerel.
Hey, you've had a day. You've had a day.
I mean, ideally next time we record, I'll be slightly more organized and not just surviving off of caffeine and sugar. And I'll actually be better at conversation.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, no. Today we decided to do a little bit special and like record on our birthday, which kind of limits my time to edit. So hopefully I have this out by Monday if you're listening to this. And then after that we'll probably go back to our record on Friday schedule.
Mm-hmm. A bit more time to release, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's the end of the day. That's like your day off, so you have some time to chill and relax, and you can have a fairly put together conversation.
Yeah,
which this has been, but
yeah. I mean, my next day off is going to be sorting comics and then recording this podcast where we're going to talk about comics. So it'll be
it's a perfect day for it.
Exactly. Be awesome.
Yeah.
Be dope. Be
It'd
cool.
Good. Jolly good times, And I made the joke last week that this also would be the FF7 podcast, but oh my gosh, I can't.
You can't. There's so much. You need an entire special bonus episode for that.
Maybe.
Just for patrons only, Yeah.
Hey, check out my OnlyFans where I'm gonna splurge on Final Fantasy VII the entire time. Why OnlyFans? Well, you see, they designed Tifa and Aerith and Jessie. Never mind.
Look, I don't even go here, but I know that Tifa is like, yeah.
I'm not even the only one. Literally, my Twitter.
No. I know. Oh, I know. I am also on the Twitters and the Tumblrs.
Why is Tifa so hot? Stop it. And that's everyone's
But also
reaction.
don't.
Yeah, no, seriously. No, they're messing with my emotions in this game. Because I jumped into this game going, Tifa's the girl. There's no one else. No one else in this title that's like the right girl. Like waifu, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but like
gross.
I know, it's weird. But like there's no one else in this game but Tifa. She's Cloud's girl, And then they gave Jessie a personality, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh no, they actually wrote a woman.
I know. They wrote 3. Instead of just 1.5.
Maybe I will have to play Final Fantasy VII Remaster.
It's so good, and oh my gosh, and just like this game is long, and it's only of the original game, it's the first 5 hours. Like if you put into perspective what happens in the original Final Fantasy VII, which came out in 1997. This remake is only the first 5 hours of that game, and it is a roughly 30 to 40 hour RPG.
Lordy. I don't think I have the patience for that.
Mm-hmm. On my on one of my on my newer YouTube channel, Age of Montana, I did like a 3-part, I recorded 3 parts of the original Final Fantasy VII. And they're all like an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends in the train graveyard, which is like a very well-known location in the early part of that game. Yeah. And I hit that spot in FF7 Remake about 12 hours in.
Oh my god.
And the part is crazy. Like, it's so cool. Like, it's like this whole super elaborate, like, oh, we're being haunted by ghosts and we have to fight the ghosts and stuff now instead of just running through a train graveyard, They added
to it.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this game that feels like filler. And that's the only thing really I will say about the game that's is that there are certain parts of that game that are just like, in the original game, we were already at the second reactor bombing, but I'm running around trying to find this teacher's children. So I don't really know why this is happening. As an
Mm.
example, that's not very specific, and I jumbled one chapter with another, but like it's that idea.
Oh, okay. So it's
Um,
like, well, it didn't feel spoilery because that was just very vague and confusing.
yeah, no, but like it's like that idea of just like these areas have a lot more stuff. There's another spot in that game where you first get with Aerith, or you meet Aerith, um, after the church, where you have to run through this weird corridor with giant like robot arms and stuff like that. And before in the original game, it's just a pathway that you walk that's slightly longer than the rest of the other rooms in the game. But in this one, it's like a whole puzzle, and it's actually super annoying. But they put some depth to it, you know, and that's what's really cool. And then, you know, I didn't send you the video yet, but I want to send you the video of the Honeybee Inn, because it's literally one of the
Oh,
greatest moments,
is that
literally in
what
a
you were?
video game.
Was that the makeover you were telling me about?
Yes. And
All
people who have
right.
played FF7 know what I'm talking about, but in like a basic kind of setup is that Cloud and Aerith need to get into this building to save Tifa. To do that, Cloud, but the only people that get to go in are girls that look really, really, really pretty. So Aerith gets
You
all
can kind
maked
of
up.
you can kind of imagine where this is
Yeah, so
going.
Aerith is gonna go, but Cloud, being Cloud, refuses to let Aerith go alone. You know? So it was much more of an elaborate, like, optional quest in the original game, but in this one, it's
Plot
plot.
relevant.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. And they put it like a Dance Dance Revolution thing in it. Like, it's a one-time thing, and there's a dancing thing in it, and it's like, this game is ridiculous and stupid and weird, and then it breaks your heart an hour later. Like, an hour and a half later, I was freaking crying.
Oh boy.
It's just, it's my friend Garrett is playing it right now, and I think at one point one of these will be a spoiler cast for that game. Which you
Fear.
do not have to be for that one, because you know, you hadn't played it, but you're more than welcome to join if you want to be a part of the conversation. It's regardless. But uh there's so many things with that game where I'm just like, I'm feeling things, and it's this game is amazing. Like, I love it so much.
I'm trying like I'm trying to think about where I would know anything from Final Fantasy VII from, and I think it's just the Adventure Zone, or Amnesty. There was a throwaway subplot with a semi-human character and a human character, and I don't want to spoil anything there, but they the human lied about the end of that game to the non-human character.
Oh, really?
And if you know the end of Final Fantasy VII, you'll know why they did that.
Okay. All right. I think I'm
So
piecing that together.
that's all I've got.
I get
Is
it.
I know the end of Final Fantasy VII, and I know that I've cried about it without having any other knowledge about the game other than
I
the cross-dressing bit. And
Yeah. It's a
yeah,
weird game, and it's a weird game that, like, I don't really think the original FF7 has aged that well, in a weird way. I like the game a lot. I like its battle systems. It's, you know, classic turn-based, like, RPG. Like, if you played Pokemon, it's somewhat similar, just talking to
yeah.
the general audience. It's a lot more faster paced than that and more intuitive, but it's that way. But then the writing hasn't aged very well in the old one. There's some straight up racist garbage in the original one, because it came out at a specific time that Japan didn't really think that was bad. At least it wasn't bad in Japan, and it was bad in America and
I
stuff
mean, I
like that.
maintain that it was probably still bad in Japan, but
It was still bad, but, you know, like, there's some really messed up stuff in that old game, you know, and
but
they
they
do a
have
good job
addressed it.
of addressing, but also not removing anything.
Hmm.
Like,
That is interesting.
they the stuff that, like, there's everything's in it. Like, there's a whole side quest in that same area where you go to the Honeybee Inn where you'd have a squatting competition with a bunch of muscle heads. And it's like whoever does the most squats wins. And it's in the new game.
Fair.
And the person, and there's 3 tiers where it's like you beat this person, you get like 5 potions. If you beat this person, you get a materia, which is like a spell.
Uh-huh.
Or it's this thing you can slot into your weapons that allows you to do spells or certain abilities. And then the third one's a belt that gives you like extra stats.
Cool.
And the first 2 guys you squat against are like these 2 musclehead dudes wearing full body like wrestling get-ups.
Yeah.
And then the lead person is like this transsexual man, this transgender man that just is into you.
Oh.
And he's just like, we're gonna do this, right? And I'm like, all right, let's bring it. And then this dude just freaking goes for it. And it is so hard. But
okay.
No, there's actually some really interesting representation of like LGBTQ stuff in the game as well. It's weird. It's weird. I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like I feel like someone will look at this and go, "I'm offended?" ? I have no idea, but
okay.
The game is great. Don Corneo is a scumbag. He was in the old game. He still is.
Sometimes you just can't remove scum.
He's now just really like it's very gross. It's so gross, and they doubled it for the new one. He's a bad guy. He is a bad guy, so you do deal with him. But at the same time, it's like, oof, boy, his dialogue in the new game is not the same.
It's different.
It's different. It's different. All right, I'm not going to talk about it. I'll even put like a thing at the beginning of this podcast saying minor FF7 remake spoilers. But yeah, I'm going to be done talking about that game. Play it. Everyone play it if you have a PS4. It's only on PS4. I think it's a timed exclusive. PS4s? It'll be on PC and Xbox like in a year from now.
Cool.
Play it. Love it. All right. Unless you have anything to add, I think we could wrap up if you had any final birthday thoughts.
No. Can I take a birthday nap? I'm super ready for a birthday nap.
Birthday naps are good.
I need some water. I'm already basically wearing PJs. Might be nap time. Might, go eat some Easter ham and take a nap. And
yeah.
That's the extent of my birthday thoughts right now.
We had our Easter ham like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. We had it 2 days ago because they were like, Chase is going to want pizza. And I was like,
well, you're not wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong, but we could have had ham today. It was good.
Maybe you could have put the ham on the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, my family's out there doing Easter dinner celebrations or like preparations already. My brother made like our famous whipped cream salad, which is like whipped cream, marshmallows, and various fruits.
Mm-hmm.
That was made yesterday, and so like it's just kind of a matter of like, oh, let's put the ham in the oven.
This?
My dad's gonna make the best potatoes on the planet. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
They're like seasoned and then fried up in a cast iron pan, and they're just like chewy and delicious, and my mouth is salivating. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. That's why I'm a space cadet. I'm hungry as heck.
That sounds about right.
Yep, I did coffee and no food again. So whenever you listen to this episode, you just at me, tweet me, text me, remind me, hey, Olivia, stop being stupid. Eat a sandwich. Go eat.
Go eat a sandwich.
Put some food in your body
Drink
so
some
you can
water.
Actually function as a human. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good point to end it then. So,
hey,
we're good.
If you're listening to this, remember, eat something, drink something, take care of yourself. It's easy to forget, obviously.
Wash your hands.
I don't see how that will give you nutrition, but yes.
It's for your skin. It's skin nutrition.
Remember to wash your hands and then moisturize. Stay
home, listen to this podcast, watch this podcast, tell your friends about this podcast.
Yeah. Like, subscribe,
Hit the like button. Smash it, actually. Smash the like button.
smash the like button, buy me a pizza.
Buy us food. Our
Buy
P.O.
Olivia
Yeah.
buy Olivia some food, Venmo, PayPal, buy Chase some food. It's our birthday, damn it.
Dang it. Dang nabbit. It's our birthday.
Dang nabbit. Want some food.
All
It's a
right.
great note to end on.
That's
I'm
good.
super out of it. I
Yep.
just realized, like,
I
wow,
I
I've
I
been
am
out of
too.
it.
I am too. It's all
Whoops.
good. Let's call it a day. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah. See ya.